Firefighters risk their lives every day, responding to car crashes, battling house fires.
We have certain things that have to be done initially when we get on scene, saying the things we need to say on the radio and let everybody know what's going on. Our first priority is rescue.
They've got a lot to consider.
We're trying to figure out if there's somebody in the house that needs to come out, or if we can go ahead and start, working on fire suppression activities, pulling a line off the truck and stuff like that, so we can get that started.
They make it look easy, but take it from me, their job is grueling.
Fighting fire is very exhausting. We're wearing about 60 pounds of gear, wearing a heavy winter coat, heavy pants. It gets pretty hot pretty quick, especially if it's already hot outside, and then it's hot inside the fire usually too.
Bryan firefighters have an innovative way to stay ready for any call that may come their way. It's called the Job Performance Standards Test, or JPST, and they're the only department in the Brazos Valley to uphold such rigorous fitness standards.
We just felt that the firefighter physical abilities were very important. This was a way we could gauge that.
And of course, they insisted I give it a shot.
So just exactly what goes into the training that the firefighters have to maintain to be ready for any call that comes their way? I'm about to find out.
Right off the bat, I knew I was in trouble. Wearing the gear is enough of a workout, but carrying the hose up several flights of stairs and back down again was tough. Not to mention, I'm afraid of heights, and that was just the first obstacle. As I trudged through the course, my chest started burning, and I got a little dizzy. It's definitely the most intense workout most of us will ever attempt. In addition to my fear of heights,
it feels tight in there, but you'll be all right.
I'm a little claustrophobic. Crawling through this tunnel was a small nightmare, but I just trucked through it. I should mention that I failed the test, and almost hurt my photographer Eric in the process. The test just kept getting harder. This exercise mimics swinging an axe at a door. It's harder than it looks, because it looks easy, right? I didn't think I would make it through the last part, dragging a fan across a driveway, but I had come too far to quit.
What these guys go through, it's torture, and that's just training. This is unreal.
I made it in 13 minutes and 47 seconds, and that's without completing 3 obstacles. The average time for real firefighters is 7 to 8 minutes. But the day wasn't over yet.
Bryan Fire Training.
After a salad and some Gatorade, the Bryan Fire Department brought me to the Brayton Fire training field at Teagues, where it was time to fight a real fire. It was safety first as they walked me through the process before any kind of ignition. After all, they had to make sure this rookie wouldn't endanger any lives. Fighting the fire was intense. There was smoke everywhere, and handling the hose was tough as the water charged through it. After all, my arms were already jelly from the JPST. With some heavy coaching from the firefighters behind me, we extinguished the fire and made it back out safely. And just like that, my training with the Bryan Fire Department was complete. I knew firefighters had a tough job before, but I had no idea their job was this tough. And that doesn't even include the mental toll the job can take. After a tough day, I can rest easily now. And so should you, knowing that if we ever have to call 911, these guys are more than ready to answer the call. In Bryan, Kessler, McLaughlin, News 3.